What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And we were a little disappointed when I posted the photo yesterday, and that thing went insanely viral on Instagram in terms of how many people viewed it and had opinions on it. And then I got to drive in this thing today, and I'm not talking about a TrackHawk. It is something that is SRT, and it is in the Jeep Grand Cherokee, but it's not a TrackHawk. But that said, they just confirmed, like as of, 20 minutes ago, that the TrackHawk is coming back. I guess the blowback was so bad that they said that it's 100% coming back. So we're going to get into all that and more right after this. Guys, before I get into today's video, the 250,000 per $1 extra entries, right? The 250,000 entries per $1 spent over on our tool site came to an end. It's done. We've been back at $1 per one entry for the last, 24 hours or going on 48 hours. But what I'm going to do is for today and tomorrow for roadkill nights, for you guys that want to get in on it, I said we're never going to get anything that's above that 250. That was the best you could get in on it. But if you want to get in on it, you have an opportunity to get some multipliers. So you can get in and you can get 200,000 entries per $1 spent. And there's a 1,000x multiplier if you pick up the air fresheners. They're pretty simple. I think they're like $9. So if you have previous entries, like you were in on the 250KX, and you want to get a 1,000x multiplier, you can pick up some of the air fresheners today. They're available. I think there's 30 pieces there, or 30 available units. Once it sells out, it sells out. Or if it closes out tomorrow, it's going to close out. So if you want to get in on it, for those that have been messaging me all day saying, oh, I missed out, I didn't know, I want to get in, I want to be able to get in on this Ram 2500 diesel truck, now's the time to do it. Link is in the description down below, tksgarage.bigcartel.com, because it's going to close. That 200,000X is going to close out tomorrow, and the 1,000X multiplier will close out tomorrow at midnight as well, if it doesn't sell out, which I think it will, because it's such a cheap product. I think people are going to jump all over it just to max out those entries. But anyways, link in the description down below. Ready? Yep. It's got some good pull. Holy shit, that's good. That is definitely faster than the Charger. All right, so as you saw in that little clip here after us talking about the giveaway stuff, I got an opportunity to ride in this SRT Jeep. That is the first time I've ridden in a car with a Hurricane where I felt like, holy crap, this thing is fast. And I mean fast. I was stuck into the seat. I haven't felt something like that in a car since maybe the Demon 170, right? Or an electric car, like a Tesla or something, that has that torque and just holds it. Now, granted, this is slightly less than a 1/8 mile track or where we're at. But also, if you hear it, if you see it in person outside of the vehicle, it looks violent in terms of how fast it is. And riding in it was totally different. I am not opposed to the Hurricane engine going in this Jeep Grand Cherokee. It is way faster, in my opinion, than the Charger. It's not even a question. And I think it's probably down to weight. I don't know if the Jeep Grand Cherokee weighs less. I don't know if this truck is more stripped and it's completely built. You know what I'm saying? It is a development vehicle. It's not a production vehicle. It's a concept. But I hope they bring that to market, because I think the people that want the inline six, in that package, oof. That said, let me put this up on the screen. I'll put this up here. Motor Trend just got the news, and I'm willing to bet it had to do with us going to the Connor Center and getting the the overview of all of the SRT and direct connection stuff that's coming. But Jeep just confirmed that the TrackHawk with a supercharged V8 is making a return. That means Ram will not be the only game in town that has the V8. Now, my question is, this is the one part that's interesting. Are they going to hurricane the Grand Cherokee, like I figured, right? And Hellcat the Grand Wagoneer? Because that sounds like the safe bet, right? It sounds like they would hurricane the Grand Cherokee and Hellcat the big truck, which would make sense, and it would be on brand in terms of the Ram Charger and what the Ram Charger is going to do. And they're basically the same truck, kind of. I thought they might have just went all Hurricane with this stuff, But it looks like we're getting the actual TrackHawk back. And what I'm really interested in is I'm interested to see which one's faster. Is this Hurricane Inline 6 version with the e-boost, which eliminates turbo lag, right? That's a different thing. I got a separate video on that technology coming soon. But is the inline 6 with e-boost faster than a supercharged V8? Because we know we're getting a redesigned Grand Cherokee in 2028. We knew that. With the roof line, different roof, different stamping, all kinds of stuff. So it makes sense. But I leave the question to you. What do you guys think about the return of the TrackHawk? Is that a positive thing for you now that we know supercharged V8's there? But what do you think about this inline 6 Hurricane SRT Jeep? Because I got to be honest with you, it shocked it completely shocked me. And I'm not everybody thinks I'm hating on the Hurricane. I don't. I just know, I'm not calling that muscle. I'll call it performance, but I'm not calling that muscle. But I'll say this, that SRT Grand Cherokee was quick. I mean, and I get it, it's a development car. It may not ever see the light of day in real life, but oh boy, that was definitely interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.